Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever it is you're tuning in. Welcome to Ticket Price, the only show on the internet that can't keep it together.
Did you gargle with razors or something? You're like, good.
I've come into my manhood.
Oh, okay. Your balls have dropped.
That's right.
Great. This is going to be a deep episode.
That's right. We're going balls deep on this one. We're also the only show that asks you the question that matters. Are these movies worth the ticket price? In other words, are they worth your time and money? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Jake. I am the host and manhooded voice of the show. And with me, as always, at Master Control, co-host extraordinaire, and the only man who believes the most identifiable part of the film A Beautiful Mind is when a heterosexual man is lying in bed next to an amorous Jennifer Connelly, and he feels nothing. Tevis at Master Control. Tevis, how are you, sir?
I'm done with Jennifer Connelly.
It's been like 2.5 years.
I know. She's never responded to emails, Facebook, MySpace.
When we waited
her in AOL.
When we waited outside her window.
Yeah. And the cops told me to leave. I'm like, that's kind of rude. But
I really thought tasing you was unnecessary.
Well, I called that one officer a pig. I understand. So
now, to be fair, it wasn't because he was a cop. He had certain pig-like facial features.
Yeah.
He had pig-like physical qualities.
He was a little porky.
And it was the nose.
Yeah, and the nose.
Really what got it for me. I was like...
And his ears were kind of floppy.
Yeah.
I thought was weird. Plus, it also might have been the fact that I was naked. But...
No. It would have been more weird.
Body shaming.
It's 2026. You can't do that. Yeah. Can't body shame in 2026. And then the one called you a butterface, which is just untrue. Yeah. Just untrue.
Yeah, I filed a complaint because when he's tasing me, he goes, "Take that, you fat fuck." I'm like, wow, that's hurtful.
Yeah, see? And that's where it crossed the line from professional to personal.
Yeah, so I'm waiting back to hear from the commandant.
Yeah.
Or whatever they're called. Commish. Captain.
I don't know. We're getting kind of in a pretty Reichian era. I think commandant might have been correct.
Yeah.
Thank God you weren't identified as a potential illegal immigrant, or
yeah,
it wouldn't have been a taser.
We wouldn't be talking right now.
Yeah. Anyway, well, all of that nonsense aside, thank you everyone for tuning in. Come on in. Join us. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Won't you be my neighbor?
That's right. Oh, no, can't do the jingle. We're going to get hella sued.
Yeah.
Get in line behind Jen. And
yeah.
All right. Tevis, what are we doing today?
A movie.
Every time.
We're doing a movie.
We're getting balls deep in this movie.
We're getting balls deep in Thelma.
There it is. Yeah, we are.
No, we're doing the 2024 movie Thelma.
No, we're getting balls deep in Thelma. 2024 Thelma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable now.
Nah, we haven't even started.
I know.
we haven't even locked fingers.
No. We are not doing the Eiffel Tower to poor Thelma.
Whose idea do you think it was? That's it. Me and Richard Roundtree. All right. 2024 Thelma, written by Josh Margolin and directed by Josh Margolin. Red flag.
Red flag.
Right director. Starring June Squibb and Richard Mother effin' Roundtree, everybody.
Hell yes.
Okay, Richard Roundtree, Shaft. We all know him. Mm-hmm. Why do I know June Squibb?
Well, if you ever watch Big Bang Theory,
yeah,
she was Sheldon's Meemaw.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's been in like a ton of TV shows.
I was like, man, I feel like she's been in everything.
Yeah, it's like every single TV show you can think of in the 2000s, she's been a part of.
Okay.
In some way or other. It's like one episode here, 2 episodes here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was just looking at her going, man, I feel like she's just like so recognizable.
Very much.
Yeah.
And plus she looks like a grandma.
Well, she is a grandma.
Yes.
96?
Was she a grandma in 96? I'm not sure.
No, isn't she 96?
Oh, I have no
Well, I
clue.
know the character of Thelma is 96, but I thought I read that, like, I think Miss June might not be too far from that.
Probably not.
Maybe she is. I don't know. As you look up that, I'm assuming.
I'm trying.
Thelma was made with an estimated budget. Any guess?
$10 million.
That's Hollywood math, folks.
Was I close?
$3 million.
Oh.
$3 million.
Damn, Richard Roundtree's name doesn't really carry the case.
Not like it
anymore.
used to.
Yeah. Okay.
And a worldwide gross of $13 million.
Nice.
So, I mean, that's
I mean, considering, did it even have a theatrical run?
limited, I
Very.
believe. Limited, yeah.
Yeah.
It did very well at Sundance, and I think that got it a short limited run, and yeah, here we are.
Nice.
Speaking of which, 11 award wins with an additional 29 nominations.
Really?
Yep. Thelma did very well on the award front.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Especially for being, technically this may be untrue, but what we would call low budget indie film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Richard Roundtree.
Richard Roundtree. Gene
Okay.
Squibb.
What is your history? Also, how old is June?
I don't know yet.
Oh,
I'm looking it up.
what is your history with Thelma?
The interwebs is really hard to navigate.
Is it? Yeah.
I've been playing Mahjong. Leave me alone.
I feel like I'm the grandson right now. No, double click. No. That's an ad. Look for the X. Remember,
Whatever color.
it's not
Doesn't
always
matter.
it's not always red.
Okay, what was your question? I'm sorry.
What is your history with Thelma?
I have no history with Thelma. I just saw the trailer for it one time. I don't even know where I saw the trailer at. But I was like, that movie looks interesting. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw it in the hat and see what happens.
There we go.
So that's where we're at.
Okay.
What's your history with the film?
I have no history with this film. Although, shortly before us watching it, I found it in the Walmart $5 DVD bin.
Hell yeah.
And I went, wait, isn't that the movie we're about to watch?
Did you buy it?
No.
Oh.
It was cheaper to rent.
Like $1 cheaper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like $1.50, something like that.
I'm not mad at that. 96 years old, Gene Squibb.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. She's pretty agile for 96 years old.
She's pretty what?
Agile.
Agile. Around here, Agile's better, yeah? World's worst pet cemetery.
I'm turning into my my Muppet phase, apparently.
Ooh, you've hit your Muppet years.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just call me Ralph. I guess it's Rolf.
Rolf.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? No joke. My buddy, his favorite Muppet is Rolf. Loves Rolf. Talks about Rolf. Anytime anyone talks about puppets, Muppets, or anything in between, he always talks about Rolf.
Rolf's awesome. I watched recently, there was a clip of Jim Henson on Arsenio Hall.
Sure. Man, there are two names that a lot of people, depending on their age, have no idea what we're talking about right now.
Exactly. That he and Jim brings out Rolf. And he's got him on his arm, and he's got one of his arms is in a sling and the other one he's talking to him. And he brings him out and he's in, I can't do Ralph's voice, but he looks at Arsenio Hall and he's like, son of a bitch, and then he just loses it. And I'm like, oh my God, I never heard Ralph cuss before.
Yeah.
But then they talk a little bit and Arsenio's like, what's up with your arm here? What happened to your arm? He goes, well, you know what a puppet is, right? He's like, yeah. Well, you see, this guy's got his head and he's controlling my head.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And he's got his other arm is controlling this arm. See? Yeah. There ain't nothing to control the other arm. So he had to make it look, It was just really funny. You have to look at the clip. Jim Henson is awesome. I loved him so much.
He was a genius.
He was. So.
Who's your favorite Muppet?
Probably Gonzo.
Gross.
I like Gonzo.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Or who was the one chick that was in the band?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked with a couple of women that were like that, so I'm like, that fits.
Yeah.
What about you? Favorite Muppet?
I was always a Bunsen and Beaker guy.
I like those two. And I like
the Swedish Chef always a win.
The two movie critic guys.
Stanton and Waldorf. Two crotchety old men who don't enjoy anything critique shows they watch.
Those are my two favorites now. Fuck Gonzo. Son of a bitch.
Oh, God. We're in our Stanton era.
Hell yeah.
In the comments, let us know your favorite Muppet.
Looking something up right now.
Oh, no.
Do you know why they're called Muppets?
In the immortal words of Homer Simpson, well, they're not quite men, and they're not quite puppets. They're somewhere in the middle.
No, I just learned this the other day. It's marionette and puppets.
Oh.
Muppets.
Because it's part puppet, and then like the limbs are still...
marionette.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm 49 years old. I just learned this.
I'm just learning this.
Yeah, but you're not 49 years old.
No, I'm not. Look at this creaseless forehead.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Although I'll still have this forehead when I am 49.
It's like the surface of the moon.
No, that has craters.
Oh, sorry.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Moving on. June Squibb.
They could play a game of the Stanley Cup Finals on this forehead. Both for smoothness and general size.
That ain't no shit. Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
All right. So, Tevis, break down Thelma for the people.
So, Thelma and her grandson, they have a great relationship.
Yes.
And she gets a phone call. Very distraught young man. He's in jail, I believe.
Yes.
For hitting a car with a pregnant woman. She thinks it's him. It's a big scam. She sends it. They say we need $10,000, in cash. Send it now. So she does. And then she realizes a little bit later, after she'd already sent the money, she got scammed. And this is just her adventure to get her money back from the scammers. And this was actually based on a real life scam that the writer-director's grandmother almost fell for.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this scam, yeah.
And
my grandmother got a call like this once.
Really?
Yep. And she went, you might be one of my grandkids who might be in jail again. I don't know, but you're on your own. And she hung up.
Nice. Yeah, because they even make this thing. She's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? You don't sound like yourself. And he's like, oh my God, I think my nose is broken. I'm sorry. And she loves her grandson so much, and she would do anything to help him. And she does. At least she thinks she does. So, but yeah, so there we are.
All right. There we are.
And in a very Mission Impossible type way, she goes after the scammers.
Yes, absolutely she does. Now, can I start?
Start away.
This is very minor, so let's just get it out of the way.
Okay.
The grandson and his parents. How much did you just hate all of these people?
I didn't mind the grandson so much. I actually kind of liked him when he was with grandma.
Yeah, but at the same time, you just want to shake him and be like, man the hell up, like a little bit.
A little bit. But no, the
parents. No, I hate them.
And I'm not a big Parker Posey fan. I've seen.
What do I know her from?
The only thing I could think of off the top of my head is Dazed and Confused. She's one of the cheerleaders that is hazing the other younger ones coming in. And I don't know. Anytime I see her in anything, I'm just like, ugh, no.
Like, these people are gentle parents to the extreme.
Yes.
And then when the son is like, I have no skills. I am a useless human being. I'm
a bitch.
I'm a bitch, he repeatedly calls himself. Yeah, he is. Because his parents never taught him anything.
Exactly. Yeah, she was in Scream 3.
Gross.
And Blade Trinity.
Gross.
Superman Returns.
Okay.
Gross.
I'll take your word on that one.
Yeah.
I'm not as well versed in the Supermen.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep going back to those Superman movies, because they're all kind of shit.
Is that a Reeve one?
No, that's not Reeves one.
Okay.
I think it was the first one they did after Christopher Reeves passed away, where they tried to make it almost like a sequel, but not really a sequel.
Who was Soups?
Some guy. Kevin Spacey was Lex Luthor.
I remember Lex Luthor, Kevin Spacey. Yeah. Now that you say that, I remember that.
And now I have to.
That's all I got, though. I don't know who Superman was.
Superman?
Yeah, there was no way it could be Reeves, because Parker Posey would be 107.
Brandon Routh.
Who?
Superman. He played Clark Kent.
No one knows who that is.
Yeah, Clark Kent. Nobody knows that Clark Kent's Superman, but except Lois Lane.
Yeah, but nobody knows who Brandon Routh is.
Not Ralph. He's not the Muppet.
Oh, excuse me, Brandon Rolfe.
There it is.
What's his name?
He's like, oh, is that Kryptonite? I'm like, yeah. Son of a bitch.
Hey guys, you want to see me play the piano?
What was your question?
What is that douchebag's name?
Brandon Routh?
Ralph, yeah.
Yeah, Ralph. R-O-U-T-H.
T-H. Ralph.
Ralph. Not Ralph.
No, no one remembers who that guy is.
No,
sorry, Brandon. I'm not trying to be mean.
That movie was trash.
Tevis is trying to be mean.
Yes.
And guess who won't be on the show?
Brandon Routh.
Rolf.
Sure. Anyway.
No, just the parents got on my nerves. Pretty much every time they were on screen.
A little bit, yeah. Especially when they were driving to find the grandma and the dad was driving, and they were all just screaming and no, turn here, do this, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up.
And this isn't a critique on their performances. It's just these are very
not at all.
No discipline, light parenting, new age hippies, and
that's a good way to put it.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be around these people.
No, me either.
So I just want to touch on the family.
Okay.
Your turn. What do you want to touch on?
Let's touch on Thelma.
All right, we're getting right into the meat of it.
Right in there. I absolutely love this woman.
I like Thelma a lot.
She is such a good character. I like that she's like doesn't give up. She's like, fuck these guys. I stole my money. And what's the grandson's name? I can't remember off the top of my head.
It's like Daniel or something, isn't it?
He's always like, I want you to put this bracelet on, so if you fall, and
her lifeline, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, well, if I fall, that's the end of it. That's why I don't fall.
Yeah. That's why I don't fall, yeah.
So it's fine. But she's at the same time, she's always trying to appease her grandson, but she's just like, you know what? I'm fine. I know I can do it. And when the family is in the other room talking about how they might have to put her in a home, and she's just sitting there and she doesn't say a word. It's just a look on her face. You can see she's like, this is what they think of me.
Mm-hmm.
This is they really think I can't do anything on my own. She's like, you know what? I'm going to show them. And she absolutely does.
Yes, she does.
It's awesome.
You can tell that so much love went into the writing and the creation of the character Thelma.
Oh, absolutely.
And what's the right way to say it? She's everything you think of when you think of like a loving, grandmotherly type person. And yet it doesn't come off as like over the top, hokey, stereotypical.
No,
It
not
comes
at all.
off so genuine.
It does. Did you watch the after credit scene
Yeah.
where it's the actual grandma in the car?
Whose name is Thelma.
Whose name is Thelma, and she's talking about the trees and
It's that exact
it's
conversation.
that exact conversation.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute, is that June? No, that's not June Squibb.
Nope. That's
Like, holy shit, that's his real grandma.
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, knowing that he took his real life grandma and basically put her in this action comedy, is amazing to me.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
And the amount of respect and care that he put into it.
Yeah.
It really shows.
Yeah.
Because you see Thelma, and man, okay, she's 96, but she's still mobile. She's still sharp. She's got it together. She can still live independently.
Yep.
And, she likes to hang out with her grandson. He loves to hang out with her. And then we see Ben, Richard Roundtree's character, who does live in an assisted living community. And guess what? He loves it there. And that was a refreshing take.
Yes.
On somebody who's like, no, like there's activities and there's community and there's events and fresh melons. But also, you've got an older gentleman who is mobile and he's sharp and he's got it together. And
that titanium hip.
Got that titanium hip, knows how to use it.
Oh, yeah.
And so, you know what?
They do a really good job of portraying all these characters as being elderly without dipping into that. They can't control their body fluids.
I was so old.
Yeah, I was so worried when I was watching this, when they were going through the nursing home thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Starry Gary made me laugh every time. Starry Gary. And I'm not going to explain who that is.
No.
Starry Gary is hilarious.
He is hilarious. When he puts the
watch
on him,
the smartwatch,
and he's just staring at the dad and just raises his arm.
Now, let's continue on this sidetrack. We'll get back to Thelma in a second. Let's continue on the sidetrack. Let's talk about some of these characters, these elderly characters who don't have it all together still. Like, I can't remember her name. They visit her home.
One with the roaches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's still done tastefully and it's done respectfully. But damn, that was hard to watch.
It was a little bit.
Because your heart just breaks for her.
Mm-hmm. Living alone. Having those stairs to climb up to go to bed every night.
Seemingly uncared for.
Yeah. Kind of almost on the edge of dementia.
Yeah. You really don't know how long she's been sitting there. And Richard Roundtree's character, Ben, brings it up of like, does she remember to eat? Because I'm worried she doesn't remember to eat. Like, how is that? Because she's clearly not present 100% of the time.
And I don't know, was it ever brought up if she had family? I don't remember.
It never really.
I don't.
Or if it did, it wasn't a major point.
Just a quick.
Yeah.
I don't recall. But it's just kind of sad how we treat the elderly.
Yeah.
And although
how many of them are forgotten.
Yeah. In that moment, in that scene though, I laughed my ass off when Thelma's in her bedroom getting the gun.
And it goes off through the floor.
It knocks over that
vase.
But those two are still sitting there talking, and he's talking about melons. And he's like, oh yeah. And cucumber, whatever.
He's just naming every melon he can think of.
Yeah, every fruit and everything. But they don't hear a damn thing.
No.
And it's awesome. Yeah, she sees that cockroach and she drops the gun and it goes off. And
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just the care and the respect and the writing and the crafting of these elderly characters, both the good side and then that sadder side I don't want to say darker side or that bad side. Well, just
No, it was just
sad.
a little sad.
It's more than a little sad,
Yeah.
but so kudos definitely for that. But back to Thelma. So the movie itself, in a tongue-in-cheek kind of way, does a lot of parallels with Mission Impossible and Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Which even when the movie opens, we see Thelma and Daniel watching Mission Impossible.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, is that really him doing all that?"
He's doing his own stunts
stuff.
Yeah. Wow, look at him running. He's so fast, And they're just having this gay old time.
A ball.
Yeah. And so this movie does a lot of very intentional parallels to that, but with 96-year-old Thelma.
Very age appropriate.
when she's doing she's going up to get the gun from the friend, and she's very carefully sits on the bed and then rolls across the mattress and then trying to reach up to the top of the shelf to get the gun safe.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite part, is that moment.
Car chase?
Which one?
It was this movie's version of a car chase. With the mobility scooters. When Thelma steals Ben's scooter, so Ben steals someone else's scooter.
You just get my scooter.
What? No, sir, I don't know who you are.
You look like the man who stole my scooter.
And so now it's Ben and Thelma in a car chase around the old folks' home in mobility scooters.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah, that's where we learned Ben has a titanium hip.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you want to put it to the test?
He does later.
That's right.
And I loved it.
So yeah, this movie is chock full of action. It's just those actions are performed by 90-something-year-olds. How 90-something-year-olds would get into these scenarios.
And I like when Ben and Thelma had to recharge the scooter. So they're at the gas station, and she's trying to use the phone for something, but she ends up taking a picture.
Yeah,
and then accidentally posts it. So her family arrives, and she's got that bracelet. I think she had it in her purse or something.
Yeah, it was in her purse.
But then she uses it to distract them, and she pushes the button on it and then throws it across the fence like a grenade. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty good.
And it's like, come on, and they get on the scooter, and they motor away.
I'm like, yeah, I'd run from that family too.
To keep from murdering those parents.
Absolutely.
Thelma is kind and caring and loving and so good-hearted and good-natured, but she is rough, tough, and doesn't take shit from anybody.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I know them. And they would just stop so many times because she thinks she recognizes. Well, do you know Steve?
I love that they just bring up random people's names like we're supposed to know them.
Oh, yeah, Gary. Yeah, Gary. Yeah. Gary Schwartz. No, Gary Stinson. Yeah. I don't know a Gary Stinson.
How weird is it that we both have Garys, but they're not really our Gary?
But they're not each other's Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, have a good day. And she just shuffles off.
There are so many good lines from her in this freaking movie. When she's at the police station talking to the cops, and they're like, oh, yeah, it happens all the time. They get information off Facebook or whatever. And she's like, well, how can Zuckerberg let that happen?
Well, can't Mark Zuckerberg do something about this?
Yeah. Or when she's talking about her friend Judith, because she's like, oh, my friends are dead. And she's like, who's left? Judith? She can't hear anything. She's a hunchback now. I wouldn't want to have lunch with her alone. I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What does it have to do with a hunchback and you don't want to be alone with her? And then my favorite is when they're in the car with her grandson and she's looking around how disgusting his car is, She sees all the coins on the ground. She's like, this is your father's influence. Coins all over the floor. They fall out of his pockets because he has no waist. Every time I ride with him, I make $5. Like, yeah. Awesome. Or the whole thing with, I think I know her. And then she walks off screen.
Yeah. Just
Like, what, 3 or 4 times in the whole
Shuffles
movie?
off.
Yeah, it's great.
Although, we'll get there when we get there. I didn't write it down, so it won't be verbatim, but I have a favorite line.
Okay.
So Thelma goes, and ultimately, she finds the scammers. Surprise, Malcolm McDowell. Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back to the show.
The best Dr. Loomis.
Definitely the most neck mobile.
Yeah.
Dr.
He
Loomis.
could look both right and left.
Correct.
Yes. Although the goatee was awful.
Yeah, but his long hair when he was young and cool.
It's even worse.
No, he'd have gotten me in bed. He'd have talked me right out of my pants. And it's so cold, I have 2 pair of pants on right now. And I'd have been out of...
come off at once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left a divot in the floor.
Yeah. Surprise Malcolm McDowell. He looks awful.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he's with the oxygen thing.
Yeah.
And he's always smoking.
And they definitely kind of like grunged him up, you know. He's in like
that's what I meant. His
yeah.
character looks awful.
Don't be that way to my boy Malcolm.
With his shitty grandson.
Michael. Wait. Is that ironic?
Oh, I didn't even put that together.
I didn't either until just now. Is that ironic?
Yeah, I wonder if that was intentional.
I don't know. Dumbass. Dumbass password, Michael.
Yeah, I love it. The password's password.
Yep, there it is.
He called you a dumbass. I heard it. He said it under his breath, but I heard it.
I heard it. She shoots up the computer, it's
great. I love it. Even though she did destroy the monitor and not the actual...
Not the tower.
So.
But you know what? Malcolm McDowell's character probably doesn't realize that.
And even if he does, you think he's going to go back and start screwing with people? Thelma might find it.
Or at least her.
Yeah.
She pulled a gun on him in his own establishment.
Yeah. I love that she uses the whole I'm old and I lost my where I'm at type of thing to distract him.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could see, like, when he gets aggressive and he grabs a hold of her, and she's like, "Oh my god, what am I doing? And I am like, "Oh no, she actually did." But have a moment, But then she pulls the gun. I'm like, "This woman, fantastic."
Let's talk about what has to be one of the most stone cold ways I have ever seen to keep the bad guy in check. You know what I'm talking about. So Richard Roundtree is given the gun. Thelma's on the computer, but she's trying to keep Malcolm McDowell's character in line so he doesn't try anything. And she wants to make sure that Michael doesn't try anything. So what does she do? She grabs his oxygen hose and pinches it shut. Oh my God! That is badass!
Yes.
And you know what? It only works because Thelma's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If there was, a Tom Hardy or
Ethan Hunt's doing it, then
you're like, what a dick! He's bullying that old person, but because it's Thelma doing it, she gets away with it.
Oh yeah!
But she just pinches closed his oxygen tube. What the fuck? And he's just like, wait a minute. And she's like, you want to breathe? You want to breathe? It's like, hell yeah!
I love that.
That's stone cold.
Hell yes. And she gets her money back.
Did you notice though?
She gives him $500.
They take $10,000 from her. Her goal is to get it all back, and then she feels sorry for him and only takes back $9,500.
Yeah, he gives her this sob story. And she types in 10,000, and then she's just like, "Wait a minute, backspace, 9,500." I'm like, "What a woman!"
Although I would have cheered, like woke the kids up, cheered if she had deleted it all and typed 20,000. I'd have cheered.
Yeah,
I would have woke my kids up.
Ben, you're getting a new scooter.
That's right.
Yeah, but didn't see it coming until the very end, like when they walk out the back door and She had taken his cigarette from him. It's like,
Stop smoking.
And she throws it in the garbage. And then there was that.
There's a partially empty oxygen tank in
like,
the trash.
No. And we have the explosion.
Fool guys don't look at explosions.
They're walking away from the explosion, and it dies down. And she's like, "What did you say?"
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, my mistake.
And
they just keep going.
I was like, "There it is."
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, you wondered how they were going to get there, and they got there.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it was fun.
It worked for me.
Okay, when this happened, I audibly gasped, to which my wife immediately made fun of me. Because you kind of see it coming, but I wasn't prepared for how hard the hit was. When Thelma falls on that hill.
Oh.
And I was like,
yeah.
I was not prepared for how hard she ate that dirt.
It hurt me. I felt like the wind was knocked out of my chest.
Yeah. And it blacks her eye. And
then she rolls over and she takes her hearing aids out and turns them off. Like she's just like, I'm ready to go, I guess.
No.
Because what am I going to do? And I'm sitting there watching this going, this is supposed to be a comedy. Why am I not laughing? No. You better not fucking end it like that. No.
I am supposed to be having fun.
Yeah. I was told it was comedy. Mm-hmm.
I was told I would enjoy myself. No one said I would cry. Yeah. No one said I would cry during Thelma.
I was legitimately concerned.
So was I. But our man Ben shows up.
And thanks
to the classes he's taking, he knows how to safely get her back on her feet and how they can get up the hill together.
Yeah, and the whole time he's been like, we're lost. And they have the argument. And then the scooter gets hit by a car, destroyed. That driver was texting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then realized what they did, started to slow down, and then gunned it.
Yeah, and left it in just pieces. So Ben's pissed because he lost his scooter. He's out in the middle of nowhere. And he's ready to go home. But then he goes and helps her up. They're sitting on the bench. And then you hear, I think I know her. And it's a lady pulls up in a car, and they know each other, and they actually do know each other. They actually do know. But they're in the back of the car, and the lady's like, where am I taking you? And Ben gives them the address of the P.O. box.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, we're out here. We might as well finish this.
Gotta finish it.
So I'm like, yeah.
Let's talk about Ben.
Yes, let's talk about Ben.
He is the Samwise Gamgee of this movie, right?
Yes. Hell yeah.
He becomes Thelma's ride or die.
He does. And he is right there to help her from that moment on the bench. After he helps her up, actually. Mm-hmm. From that moment on, he's just like, this is my gal.
See, though, I think even before then, because Thelma tells him what she has planned, that she needs his scooter, and they do the chase.
Yeah.
And once he sees how determined she is, and that there's no talking her out of it, he says, well, he doesn't say, I can't let you do this. He tells her, I can't let you do this alone.
Yeah.
And he's in.
But then there's moments where he's like, you know what, I'm done. I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
And
well, he still has to be the voice of reason.
Yeah. And the story he told about he didn't hear her when she fell, his wife. It's like, oh, damn. Is that what I got to look forward to?
You do have stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this sucks.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get a wife first before I can hear her fall. But.
Well, you might not hear me fall.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nah, fuck that guy.
Get up, bitch. We got a podcast today.
Are we going to be doing this when we're 96 years old?
You're going to be like Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. You'll be doing this till you're 90.
Oh. Man, I need to. Oh, man.
What else you got to do?
Oh, man.
Yeah, see? You're welcome.
Well, that really bums me out. So, but no, but you're right. He's still, well, because in a very reasonable way, he's like, we should go back. Like, we've looked, we don't know where we are. Like, this is ridiculous.
And then his scooter gets destroyed,
and he's just he needs to blow off some steam. But it's just he's with her to the end, no matter what. And then his character, like we saw Thelma portraying that elderly person who has still got it together and just wants to hold on to their independence for every second they can, which she's able to do. She can get around. She can take care of herself. And then we got the opposite side of that. Or I guess not even the opposite side, because the opposite side is they're independent but shouldn't be. But we have the other side of a different coin.
Okay. Yeah, the three-sided coin.
Yes.
Yeah, the common three-sided coin.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It's a D4. Okay? And of the four sides, you have independent and able, independent not able, assisted willing, assisted unwilling. So we're on Ben is the assisted and willing side of that D4.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always got to throw in the D&D.
It's accurate, though. Yeah. You said you wanted to play a bard. I saw this meme. This little reel or whatever it was. I don't know the terminology. I don't care.
Bard? It's a bard.
And it's a D&D party, like, up against, like, the boss. And they're like, you have no... Or the boss is like, you foolish mortals, I will kill you all. And like, the leader of the party is like, you have no power here. And she's like, ha! And shoots a lightning bolt, and it kills one of the party members. And the others just look, and they're like, you think killing the bard impresses any of us?
So you're saying if I play as the bard, I'm dead?
Yes.
Like right away.
And if not from the big boss, from a minor inconvenience, maybe your own team, because they're just tired of your bullshit.
Okay.
You never know. Don't play bards.
I could get a nasty prick from picking berries or something.
I mean, possibly.
Okay.
Ooh, you got filth fever from that swarm of rats.
Damn it. Not again.
Not again. But Ben, again, he's totally capable. And if he were to live independently, he would be able to.
Oh, yeah, he'd be fine.
But he chose the assisted living. And he enjoys it. And he appreciates all that the assisted facility does for him. And he believes wholeheartedly that his quality of life is vastly improved because of it. Even though he does room with Stary Gary. And even tries to talk Thelma into essentially joining him at that place. Like, it's a good place, And it was also nice to see an assisted living community portrayed well.
That's another thing they could have easily went down a very cheap gag road.
Because it's either they're all bumbling idiots or they all mistreat the residents, right? And it's just, this seemed like a nice facility.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the hell else. I got murdering bards on the brain. Now I don't know where I'm at. Checks notes.
Ben.
I don't know where I'm at. But I like Ben's role as a character, not only as like the Samwise to her Frodo, but just as that, the other side of like, you want your independence and things are good, but just know you could cross this bridge and it's still good. Yeah. Like, look at me, And I don't know, it was just nice to see, and that played well. Because when they have that conversation, he said, there's so many things I took for granted and so many things I realized I can't do. My wife always made the meals and she always folded the socks, And with her gone, and there was just certain things that I realized I needed help, and I was brave enough to ask for help. And she was like, but you don't understand. It's different for me. because I was the one who folded the socks.
Yeah.
And they both, you can see that their perspectives widened thanks to each other. And that's nice to see.
Yeah. I liked the moment she's going into that lamp store and she's the secret agent.
She's Hunt.
Yeah. And he's the guy in the chair outside the window. And they're
Careful now.
Watch out for that lamp. It fell over.
Pick up them heels.
Yeah.
The lamp fell over.
And she knocks over something and breaks it.
What are you doing? Don't clean. Well, it's glass. You need to.
Yeah, and then we get to see the titanium hip come into play.
When he Tony Twist hip checks Michael.
Yeah.
That's a St. Louis Blues hockey reference
Right
for all my St. Louis brothers and sisters out there. Tony Twist. There's a name you don't hear anymore.
Hell yeah.
He threw that hip out, just bam. And Michael eats pavement too.
Deservingly so.
Yeah, he kind of sucks.
He does suck.
Thelma, Ben, the family. What else?
We kind of covered the grandson a little bit. But no, their relationship between the grandson and the grandma reminded me of my grandma when I was growing up. We loved each other. We would do anything for each other. And it kind of made me a little sad.
Yeah.
Because I would love to sit down with my grandma and watch this movie.
Mm-hmm.
It would be awesome.
Yeah, my grandma is 6 hours away. And it's hard to, there's no way to actually spend time together.
Yeah.
And really, I was like, I need to call my grandma more. This movie is going to guilt trip the hell out of you.
Call your grandmas.
Call them. Call them.
Call them all you can.
But my grandfather's not with us anymore. But yeah, it was the same thought. Like, man, although my grandpa was been 100%.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's so funny. Pop would have hip checked somebody, and he did not have a titanium hip. He'd have just done it.
He's like, I'll do it, and I'll pop it back in if I have to.
That's right. Pop gave no shits. Are we there?
That's all I got.
Actually, you know what? What's also nice? This movie has like a 99-minute runtime.
It was so awesome.
And boom, we're there. It is an appropriate movie length.
Yeah. When it was over, I was like, wait a minute. I've only been sitting here for a little over an hour.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
We're there.
This isn't Lord of the Rings, the extended version.
I'm not watching something by James Cameron.
Yeah. Although I love Aliens. And the other movies, but we haven't talked about those on the podcast. So.
I do like Aliens, but I'm not watching the director's cut ever again. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not. You know what I also don't want to talk about, okay?
But we're going to talk about it?
Just a little bit.
Okay. Is it a side tangent?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. Well, you got a side tangent. I got a side tangent. Go ahead with your side tangent.
We'll see.
You go ahead with yours.
Okay.
Mine won't last very long.
Friends of the show. You know this story, so I'm not going to rehash it. If you're new to the show, someone might fill you in the comments. Maybe go back to older episodes because I talk about it for there's like a 4 or 5 episode stint where I talk about it. Got a new job, and I work with my wife, and I work with my wife's friends now. And these are people that I just met, and they don't know my stories. And it has been so long since I've actually been around new friends who don't know all of my stories. And so Anna will poke me in a direction to tell a story. She'll be like, oh yeah, you guys should ask Jake about ... and feeds me a line, and I tell the story, and everyone laughs at my misfortune most of the time.
Your misfortunate adventures?
Actually, we are reading that in the 3rd grade classroom.
Nice. Book written by Jake, by the way.
Award-winning book written by Jake. That's right.
Available on Amazon.
That's right. He took my mozzarella stick from my fucking plate. He reached his fat, useless, grubby stub fingers across the table to my side of the table, to my plate of mozzarella stick, and then he took one like an uncouth animal. Not even an animal. My dog knows not to take food off people's plates. He has less manners and common sense than your average dog. I hate him so much. We offered to pay for the whole meal beforehand, then he and his wife said no. We've got ours. Let's do separate checks. And we said, you're right. Let's do separate checks. No problem. Then I turned to Anna and I said, should we do appetizers? She said, yes, let's do appetizers. And he turned to his wife and he said, should we do appetizers? And she said, no, I'm not hungry enough for appetizers. Is there something you want? And he said, no, that's okay. We don't need appetizers. And she's like, yeah, let's just skip appetizers today. And they agreed to not get appetizers. So when the waitress comes and takes the order, and my wife and I are like, yes, we would like an appetizer, and we would like mozzarella sticks, thank you. And then the appetizers come. Whose appetizers come? Anna and I's appetizers come, because we agreed we wanted appetizers on our separate check. Are they expecting appetizers? They fucking shouldn't be, because they didn't order any. Because they already agreed they didn't want appetizers. So my appetizers are down in front of me. They are on my plate. And he reaches over and takes my fucking appetizer. Then when I call him out on it very loudly by going, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, oh, I thought it was for the table. Oh my God. The only thing for this table are these hands, you fat fuck. Do you want me to put it back? No, you already bit it in half, you stupid bastard! I hope you choke and die on it! He took my mozzarella stick, Tevis. I'm not over it. It's been 8 years! I'm not over it!
Are you sure? You seem like you might be over it.
It blows my mind! How inconsiderate he's more inconsiderate than your average house pet. So you'll never believe what story I had to talk about the other day.
Oh, what story?
Well, you see, this fuck took my food off my plate. I guess I did tell the story, my bad. I'm sorry, what did you want to talk about?
Ooh. Well, mine seems a little petty now.
Are you saying I'm being petty?
No, I'm saying I'm being petty.
Oh, okay. We had agreed on separate checks. Those for the table. I'm not paying for the table, you fuck!
So, the other day, I was at dinner.
Yeah.
And I reach over and grab a mozzarella stick.
I hope they stabbed you. I hope you got stabbed.
No.
I hope they were like steak knife. Jeff.
No, I want to talk about a streaming service just for 1 minute.
Okay.
HBO Max.
Sure.
Do you have HBO Max?
No.
Trying to watch a movie.
Okay.
The other night. Never seen this movie before.
Thelma?
No.
Okay.
And me and my girlfriend were watching it. And all of a sudden...
Was it one of those movies?
No, it wasn't Skinamax.
Oh, okay.
But we're watching it, and here comes a commercial. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, we're back to the movie. Movie goes on for a little bit. Another commercial. I'm like, Jesus, okay. I'm like, it just felt like another commercial. And back to the movie. All right, cool. Okay, this is kind of an interesting... Oh, here we go. Got another commercial for insurance.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? So I pull out my phone. Commercial comes on, hit timer. Or goes off, I hit timer. Movie's playing, another commercial. Stop. 12 minutes.
That's actually, yeah, that sounds about right.
Another commercial ends, restart.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Like, what the hell? I did it for the remainder of the movie.
You were no longer watching the movie. You were timing it.
Yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute. Every 10 to 13, 14 minutes, a commercial would come up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jesus. Am I paying for the streaming service or the ads at this point?
Right.
And also, when I'm watching the movie, it's pixely because for some reason, the amount of money that I'm paying them, they can't show me the movie in high definition. But when the commercials come on, those fuckers are crisp.
Crystal clear.
I saw the pores on that insurance man. Like, this is crap. Like, honestly, I'm ditching HBO Max.
Okay.
As soon as season 2 of The Pit is over.
What the hell is The Pit?
It's Noah Wild, from ER.
No.
Have you ever heard of ER?
Yeah.
It's about an emergency room. That's why it's called ER.
Oh.
Yeah. But him and George Clooney.
Yeah.
Noah Wild. It's Noah Wild's new.
George Clooney's in it for like a season.
Still, it's George Clooney. But it's Noah Wild's new medical drama.
Sure.
And it takes place at the beginning of the shift to the end of the shift through the course of the season.
Okay.
And it's awesome. So if you haven't watched, if you want to get HBO Max, don't. But The Pit is really, really good.
So I watched the first season of Fallout.
Great show. Loved it.
I'm surprised you didn't bring this up. Not one, but two odd birthing moments. There's when the one-eyed lady is seducing the kind of vault idiot, and he's like, "Ooh, mommy's real wet down there," and I was like, "Oh, Jesus, never say that again." And then she realizes her water breaks, but her water breaking I can only describe as a blood spray from a Sam Raimi movie, except it's clear.
Oh, nice.
But it's just...
Okay.
I'm surprised you don't remember that.
No, I don't.
Then later on, when Lucy and Maximus are in that other vault with all the science experiments,
Mm-hmm.
and she watches the video of the woman who gives birth to the gropers, and so she gives birth to all these like tadpole things, and then they start eating her in the tank.
Damn, I don't remember that either.
Yeah, everything has to have weird like birthing stuff.
Oh. Yeah, there's too much birthing in movies and TV in 2025, 26. I'm not sure why.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember. Actually, I don't really remember the event because it wasn't a fire hydrant of water. I was laying in bed, and my wife just nudges me, and she goes, "My water broke," and I said, "Oh." Okay, and we got up and we got our shit and we went to the hospital. Yeah. Our bed wasn't soaked.
You didn't have to put on your waders?
No, yeah, I didn't have to get my like yellow waders and my coat and my little hat, like paddle the bed over to the suitcase,
To the hospital on the bed.
Yeah.
Because her water broke. Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
It's not like the, what was that movie?
I did enjoy Fallout Season 1, though.
No, I did too.
I haven't started Season 2.
I haven't either.
It's on my to-do list.
Mine too. I'm kind of afraid to. I'm just, because I liked Fallout 1 so much. I'm like, are they going to screw it up? But I don't know. It is on my to-do list.
Look, I probably won't have to watch it for as long, and it probably won't screw up as bad as Walking Dead. So, what the hell? I watched Walking Dead far longer than I should have, and that movie went off a cliff.
Yeah.
That show went off a cliff.
And it's still going.
Is it?
There's like 7 spin-offs.
Yeah, I know there are spin-offs, but like the core show is over, right?
That I don't know.
Okay.
I just know that
I don't want to
Walking Dead presents,
whatever, I don't care.
Daryl and fucking Scooby-Doo. I'm like, oh, good. Here we go.
Yeah.
Crossovers.
I'm glad Scooby survived the zombie apocalypse.
I would riot. Right, don't kill the dog.
There's just a really...
This is not John Wick. Don't kill the dog.
There's a toking Great Dane out there.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Should we get back to Thelma? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Mozzarella sticks.
You had a tangent. I had a tangent.
And then that created several additional tangents.
Yeah, just like a
Welcome to
vortex.
Ticket Price. What are we talking about? I don't know.
Welcome to Tangent Price.
Tangent Price. Hey, remember, coming soon, pelvic charisma. I'm serious. I don't know. Call who you need to call.
Okay.
That needs to be a shirt.
I thought that was going to be a band name.
No, it was going to be our new Ticket Price merchandise. Ticket Price presents pelvic charisma.
Okay.
And we still need someone to get you airbrush pants with my face on them. That's just A+ comedy, honestly. Writes down Tevis's Christmas gift idea. What size pants do you wear?
Well, they have to be tight so you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be, like a medium.
Like a smedium.
That's medium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to hug everything.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I want you to be able to read my credit card through this.
Through my forehead.
Like, oh shit, my bank account got hacked. Someone was staring at my ass.
Or are they staring at my face?
Either way.
Are we there? Can we wrap up Thelma?
That's so dumb.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Oh, yes, let's wrap Thelma up.
All right.
I don't like that.
Didn't like that. Okay. 2024, it's Thelma. Was there anything we didn't touch on?
Well, you know how much I like to do this. Do you know Richard Roundtree died?
No.
October 24th of 2023.
So he filmed this movie and then
Yeah, pretty much. And then it was, released later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know that.
You didn't know we had lost Richard Roundtree.
No, me either.
How old was he?
He was 81.
Okay. Oh.
Miss you, Shaft.
That's right. He's a bad mother. All right. 2024 Thelma. IMDb gives it a
7.6.
Too high. 7 flat.
Jesus.
That's low.
That's low.
That's not right.
No.
That's what we call that right there.
Mm-mm.
Like several of my cousins, that ain't right.
No. It's a bad taste.
Rotten Tomatoes.
97.
Very close.
Wait. June Squibb is 96.
Right.
Thelma is 96. Is Thelma 96?
Rotten Tomatoes giving Thelma 98.
Oh, you missed your opportunity.
There was an opportunity. Okay, now let's be fair. That is too high.
That would be too high.
98 is too high.
But it's not Sons of Katie Elder too high.
At a perfect 100. If Thelma had been a perfect 100, it would be less egregious.
Very much so.
For a grand total of 168.
Oh, that's way too.
Because IMDb shit the bed on this one.
Oh, my God, IMDb.
This is an 8.7?
8.6, 8.5, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Slacking on my duties.
Oh, yeah, let us know what it's in between.
Yeah.
What's Thelma is sandwiched by?
Well, I don't like that either, but...
If she was in the middle of an A-frame.
Okay, so part of the Eiffel Tower.
We know what's in the middle. What's making the main support structures?
Let's see. Okay.
If... No, never mind.
So IMDb was a 7.0. And 98.
Like a pig on a spit.
Was 160, you said?
Huh?
What did you say?
What? On what?
167? Or no, 168. Sorry.
168.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to like this. Don't mind me. I just don't know what I'm doing.
Well, what else is new? Well, while we wait for Tevis to do his one job, the audacity for someone to reach over and touch your food that you're actively eating. What? Oh.
This is tied with The Shining.
Okay. I'm not going to lie. I find it very difficult to compare these two because that's an apples to oranges.
Very much so. Above it by 1, there are 4. So she's getting it on one side by 4.
Okay. Well, no, only 2 because she's sharing it with Shining.
No, that's a tie.
Right.
So,
but
that's
Shining's
true.
also
so
in the
Shining's getting the. So we have the actual. So the fighter at 169, Hot Fuzz at 169, Hard Boiled, and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Okay.
And
I agree with half of those. If we're being honest, Thelma is a better movie than Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and
Hard Boiled. And The Fighter.
Maybe. I'm sorry, though. It's not better than Hot Fuzz.
No.
I love you, Thelma, but...
Yeah. But it's better than, at 167, Baby Driver.
Yeah. Yeah.
And The Thing.
No.
Sorry,
Thelma.
Yeah. So she's getting it 4
from one end.
From one, 2 on the other. The Shining is taking...
We call that a party.
Yeah. So they're airtight.
What?
Airtight.
Okay.
She's got 2 on one end.
Yeah.
And 1 on the other.
Yeah.
It's airtight.
Airtight.
So is The Shining. Anyway.
She just likes to hang out with boys because they're less drama.
Yep, it's like playing Pac-Man.
You know the picture of the girl in the hot dog eating contest? No, boys are just less drama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Reviews.
Ebert.com.
Review time.
Thelma makes questionable choices in her action-packed journey, but her refusal to give up her independence or be a victim ultimately makes her as heroic as a younger man jumping from one rooftop to another just to show us he can. 3.5 stars.
Oh, dang. Okay. Look at you, Ebert.com.
The Guardian. Thelma is slickly made, real-life grandmother sweet, and overall warm and winsome. 4 out of 5 stars.
Nice.
Everyone likes Thelma.
Okay.
Everyone likes Thelma.
Except IMDb.
But do we? And IMDb, apparently.
Is that where we're at? No awards?
Well, we have to do awards, but I was trying to
so
leave some air of mystery so people, stick around because we've done nothing up to this point to drive anyone away.
No. Waka, waka, waka.
I believe they call that. Well, you see, Miss Pac-Man has a bow on her head.
That's the difference.
Well, okay, so obviously, first and foremost, the Roger Murtaugh Award for being too old for this shit goes to Ben, right?
That's what I got.
It's right there.
Yeah, he's done. I don't have many, honestly.
I don't either.
And the problem with I have one that's the award for best line, Maximus Award for best line. I have 4.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to go with the one that's simple, but it's really funny because it comes up so many times.
Yeah.
I think I know her.
See, I'm going to argue.
Okay.
My Maximus Award for the best line goes to Richard Roundtree as Ben. Thelma apologizes for making him late/missing opening night of the old folks' home's production of Annie. And he says, there is no opening night without Daddy Warbucks. And I'm like, boom! There, mic drop! That is the best line. And the way he's so fucking cool when he says it, too.
That's true. I forgot about that one. That's a good one.
He's so cool. Like, that is the only time. Not to say that, like, he didn't have it, because he still had it.
Oh, yeah.
But he wasn't being Shaft. He wasn't trying to be Shaft. He was being Ben.
Yeah.
But if
There's a little
there was just, man, that guy is way too fucking cool.
Yeah. There's a little bit of Shaft kind of peeking over the top.
Just like he's still in there, baby.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what? He probably was just trying to contain all that machismo.
You're not wrong.
But he's like, there is no opening night without Daddy Warbucks. I went, boom, Maximus Align. No question in my mind. There it is.
I almost had a Bryan Cranston Godzilla award for being completely wasted for Malcolm McDowell, but we got just enough of him, I think,
and his character.
Yeah.
I think we get just enough of his character, but even for as short a time, he gets to do a lot.
He does.
He's funny. He's conniving. He's borderline sinister at one point. Like he gets a lot to do in a short amount of time.
Yeah, like 10 minutes. You get to do all of this, sir. He's like, oh yeah, sign me up.
What? My God, we have a well-written side character who actually gets to be a complete person.
Yeah. So I didn't include that, but I was close.
I see where you're coming from, but no, he's really not wasted because his character, he gets to do a lot. So, yeah. But I could see where you would. I have the Shelley Duvall Award for being totally fine.
The grandson.
Yeah. He's fine. He's fine. He's Shelley Duvall. I said that at work the other day.
Oh, you did?
Just Shelley Duvall levels of fine. And people looked at me like I was a psychopath.
Because they're like, who the hell is Shelley Duvall?
Yeah. They're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? We've done this show for so long. Sometimes it bleeds into my real life. And then I'm like, God. And then do I explain it? No. Because then I have to try to explain the show, and then people want to listen to the show, and I'm like, no, we're coworkers. You don't need to listen to the show.
Why?
You know, my in-laws still don't know this exists.
Pussy.
They have at my wife's behest. They have no idea I've been doing this for almost 3 years. Or like, there's been times I've missed family get-togethers because I've been here.
And they're, instead of telling them what you're doing, your wife's like, he's cheating on me.
I think she's having an affair, because that would be less embarrassing to her than admitting and anyone in the family looking up what I'm actually doing.
Oh, God. Since you brought it up earlier.
Okay.
The Balls of Steel Award for the most badass stunt.
Yeah.
That fall.
How did they do it, though?
Just push an old lady down. I don't know. No, it's not her. You don't see her face, but whoever it was that took that fall.
But the thing is, it could have been a dummy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't know if we can give that award.
Well, I was like, you know what? That's kind of on the border, but I don't think it was a dummy.
If it was a real person, then yes, because they go hard.
It's hard.
Did we give Balls of Steel to Home Alone? I don't think the Balls of Steel existed yet.
We've not done Home Alone.
Have we not done Home Alone yet?
We've not done Home
I
Alone.
thought we did Home Alone in the first Christmas marathon.
No.
Well, when we do Home Alone, that's getting the Balls of Steel stunt.
Yeah, for the entire third act.
Yeah, because those stunt guys eat it hard.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, Home Alone. Christmas, Home Alone. Okay. So we'll put an asterisk on it if it was a real person, because they go down hard, face first. Arms do not come up to protect.
Mm-mm.
Just Bam!
Yeah, they were spitting out dirt.
Yeah.
But that's really all I got. There's not Brie Larson award for bad acting.
No.
Not Harry, You're Alive and You're a Terrible Shot award because she shoots pretty straight.
Yeah.
Best part.
Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I have like a best part. So I'm gonna just say I love June Squibb and Richard Roundtree's chemistry. I love Thelma and Ben, their whole dynamic. Love them. That is a pairing I didn't know I needed in my life, but I'm glad I have it in my life.
Okay. I have Thelma.
Oh yeah,
she's just such a well-written character.
I think the parts, if I had to pick like a part, I think it was the gun heist.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite.
Like if we were to pick an actual like, what is a moment in the movie that was your favorite? I think it was Thelma sneaking up to steal the gun.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
Do you have a worst part?
Honestly, no. For the sake of conversation, Daniel's parents.
Yeah, I didn't have anything either that it just stuck out to me.
No.
But the parents they're not terrible, but it's definitely a weaker.
They're annoying
portion of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
They're
not going to drive you away.
No, but they're also real annoying.
Yes.
As people.
You have a prop?
Ooh, okay. See, I'd love to say the scooter. I don't know if that fits in the studio. It kind of would. I mean, it's meant to be indoors, but I think it would almost have to be the lifeline.
That's what I have. That purple lifeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the scooter.
Or her hearing aids. But no, I'm going with the bracelet.
I think the lifeline bracelet.
Okay.
Is there anything? Now I'm really trying to think if there's anything else that really is like that could do it, but no, not really. It's either the scooter or the lifeline bracelet. That's
the
really
tank.
No.
The titanium hip.
We never see it. We see it in action. We hear it.
Yeah, yeah, we do, don't we?
Come on, as Michael eats shit.
All right, final thoughts. Are we there?
Oh yeah, I think we're there.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. 2024's Thelma. When this movie ended, and it was one that my wife did want to watch with me, because obviously she'd never seen it. And then she's like, well, what does Tevis think of it? I said, I don't know. He's never seen it. And she goes, then how the hell did it wind up in the hat? And I told her what you said. I was like, well, he heard of it, saw a trailer, thought that might be interesting. You know what? I'll save it for the show. And he put it in the hat. She was like, so no one said. I was like, nope, totally fresh for everybody. So she sat down and watched it with me. When it was over, I sat there, credit to rolling, and I looked to her and I just said, man, that movie was delightful. And she said it was cute. It was so cute. And that's what it is. You're not going to bust a gut, roll on the floor, laugh. But you're going to have a very good time. This movie has so much heart. And there's so much passion behind it. You can tell Josh Margolin loved his grandmother and really wanted to honor her with it. And I think that comes through well. The characters are the film is short. It's smartly edited. The characters are sharp. Man, I enjoyed this movie. It was just delightful to watch. I was just, man, it was funny without, I don't know. Like I said, you're not going to just keel over, but you're going to just enjoy it. So is Thelma worth the ticket price? Yes, it is. I don't think it's going to be in like a frequent rotation of rewatching. It's that kind of, will I come back to it? Yeah. I don't know when, but I bet I come back to this and I'm going to enjoy it again. This movie is delightful. And if you're just like, I just want something easygoing that has heart and has laughs and that I can just sit back and enjoy, this is it. This is it. you will walk away going, that was exactly what I wanted.
Okay. Nice. My turn?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you were...
Unless you're wrong.
I didn't know if you were going to go into like another mozzarella stick story. So.
Not at this time, no.
2024. Thelma. This movie fucking sucks.
Okay.
Thelma is awful. Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't get to talk anymore.
No, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. The characters are well written. They're believable. There's not, like you said, there's not like gut busting laughs, but you're going to smile a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do laugh, it's a genuine laugh. Like there's none of this. I watched Naked Gun, the new Naked Gun the other day.
Is that any?
No. No. All the jokes are in the trailers. And even them are like, that was kind of humorous. Like,
Yeah.
You know, and you give like a pity laugh, like, but no. Anyway, this is not that. You will have.
Are you saying Naked Gun is not worth the ticket?
Yes.
Okay.
So a twofer.
There you go.
A twofer.
Freebie.
But no, you were talking about the chemistry between Thelma and Ben,
mm-hmm.
Richard Roundtree and June Squibb. It was great. Great chemistry. I'd almost say this isn't really a comedy. It's almost like a drama with comedic moments. Because I found myself more concerned with Thelma and the other characters in the movie than I was like, oh, I'm going to have a laughing good time. But that's not really fair either. Because when I think of comedy, I think I'm going to be purposefully, they're going to try and make me laugh all the time, like every few seconds.
What's that, like jokes per minute? Like, yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. But that's not this either. So it's just a lighthearted.
But it's not a drama.
It's not really a drama either.
It's
a dramedy?
No. It needs its own genre.
It does. But I don't know what it would be.
Just like a heartfelt family
adventure.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
heartfelt adventure. New genre.
I felt myself smiling so much through this movie. And then when there's moments of not smiling, I'm like, oh my God, this is kind of heartbreaking. But then I'm back to smiling again. I'm like, this is delightful is a great word to use for this movie. When it was over, I looked at my girlfriend. She's like, that was really good. I was like, no, it fucking sucked. And she smacked me. And I was like, okay, I deserve that.
You just have to be that way.
Yeah, sometimes. No.
Sometimes.
2024's Thelma is a good movie. I had a great time watching it. I'll watch it again in the next couple of weeks. Definitely worth the ticket price. Check it out.
It's delightful.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single person who could watch this and not have a good time with it. And you can, other than when Daniel gets worked up and a little language comes out, you could watch this with the family.
Yeah.
Everyone, young and old, will have a good time with this.
What was it rated? I don't remember.
Oh, I have no idea. Probably PG-13.
That's what I was thinking. Because, I mean, nothing's PG anymore unless you're Disney movies. Yeah, PG-13.
Yeah.
So
there was one F-bomb.
Was there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Daniel just goes, fuck! When he's lamenting how pathetic he is.
How much of a bitch he was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He a bitch. He can't do math.
Big pussy.
You know, I really thought that when he called his ex-girlfriend, maybe sort of an attempt to win her back, I really thought his story was going to wrap up with him realizing he does have a skill.
Mm-hmm.
And it's his ability to communicate and work with the elderly. And he was going to get a job at that old folks' home.
That would have been...
It's where I really thought that was going.
Yeah. That would have been really cool.
So my headcanon is that's what happens.
I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Anything else?
No, I'm just kind of going through the awards that they won. Nothing of note.
Yeah.
The Satellite Awards,
Right.
Critics' Choice Awards, best comedy movie.
I remember I was reading one of the reviews.
Nominee, not a win. Sorry.
Sure. I was reading one of the reviews for this movie, and it was talking about Sundance. And it was how, like, Sundance is just full of just, like, dark, heavy shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Thelma comes up on the screen, and everyone just cheered when it was over because no one was expecting, how good this movie it really is. It truly is delightful. But all of a sudden, it's just dark and heavy, dark and heavy, dark and heavy. Oh, man! We laughed and smiled and we feel good and just, no one was expecting it and just everyone apparently erupted from what I read.
Yeah.
So,
heck yeah.
That's good. Not everything has to be just,
dark and brooding.
Trauma dumping and dark and brooding.
Tim Burton. Imagine Tim Burton did Thelma.
Well, it would be some form of animation first.
Yeah.
Hence, it would be like Coraline or something.
Helen Bonham Carter would be in it too.
It would be Thelma.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. She would be Thelma.
Yeah, but wait, does that mean Billy D. Williams would be Ben?
Hell yeah. Give me some Billy D. That Colt 45.
There is no opening night without Daddy Warbucks. You can hear him dropping that line.
Hell yeah, you can. What do we have here? You truly belong with us in the clouds. From Empire Strikes Back.
I would like to give the Charlie Sheen Award for worst accent to Tevis for whatever that was.
That was my Billy D.
That's your Billy D.
That's my Billy D.
All right.
Yeah. It's not as good as my Ralph, but
his name is Rolf. God damn it!
Oh, was he the one that played Superman?
Brandon Rolf.
Well, son of a bitch.
Not good, Lex Luthor.
My turn.
I think so.
All right.
People are like, why do you keep doing ticket price? I was like, honestly, it is such a good time.
There's moments where I peed a little bit. Okay. This has got to be you.
The hat. Oh, you mean it's a winner. Got it. Wait, does it have Mel Gibson?
No, we've done all the Lethal Weapon movies.
How many Die Hards have we done?
One. Fucking hat.
It's in there, like, I'm pretty sure.
I don't even know to give you a hint, so I'm just going to say it.
All right, lay it on me.
It's the Golden Voyage of Popeye. I mean,
with Robin Williams?
Yes.
Shelley Duvall!
Yes. Sweet Haven. If you've seen the movie, you know. No, The Golden Voyage of Sinbad.
All right. Yep, that's one of mine.
I mean,
no, it'll
be a nice change.
This, 70s? I think this one's in the 70s. Was made in the 70s.
I'll have to look.
And we're talking the golden age of Hollywood adventure movies. Sword and Shield Sword and Sandal were all the rage. We were getting Golden Voyage of Sinbad, Jason and the Argonauts, the stop motion, Harry, what's his name?
Harryhausen.
Harryhausen. Like, he was the man.
Yep, you're right. 1973.
Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to take a look back at a movie I have seen once or twice before, but again, it's been decades at this point.
Oh, yeah. I know I've seen it, but I couldn't tell you one thing.
But I thought it would be fun if we did kind of a look back, not just like a movie from our time, but let's look back at what really was.
Kind of my time, but.
Well, you are very old.
Yes. I don't have a scooter yet. Maybe Christmas.
I'll F it up.
Let's make Christmas.
Can I do wheelies?
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe.
That's right. No, but really think about it. Like this was a big movie in its day, and this was at the height of sword and sandal adventure flicks.
I'm looking forward to it, honestly.
And the stop motion monsters, and yeah.
You had me with stop motion. I'm looking forward to that.
It's going to be cool.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be cool.
Okay.
Or at least I hope. If anything, it'll be an interesting look back at a different age of Hollywood and special effects. And yeah, I don't know. How do I put this? So my kids, part of my parenting influence, sometimes we will get on the YouTube and just watch clips from these kinds of movies, of the claymation monster flicks.
Mm-hmm.
My girls love them.
Really?
And you think they might get scared. They just love it. And I love it. And it's just the three of us on the couch watching monster flicks, right? And we've watched clips from of several Sinbad movies, Jason and the Argonauts, the original Clash of the Titans. Man, what else?
King Kong?
King Kong versus Godzilla is a popular one.
Is that the one where he throws baby Godzilla?
No. We don't talk about baby Godzilla.
Is that the one where he does the drop kick?
Yes. Actually, Godzilla drop kicks in several. But just all those, some are black and white, but just those claymation monster movies, right? And I won't talk about Sinbad. We'll get there next week. I want to talk about Jason and the Argonauts and Harryhausen. Man, that sequence is so goddamn good.
With the skeletons?
With the skeletons.
Yeah.
The skeleton battle is so crisp. And it holds up now.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah. I watched some clips of that scene on who was doing a Corridor Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about it. So yeah.
It's not surprising. That is solid gold.
Absolutely.
If we were just giving like sequences the Kenneth Award for Cinema Gold, the skeleton fight in Jason and the Argonauts is cinema gold.
I agree.
But just cyclopses and griffins and dragons. And I'm just like, man, this is cool. We used to have cool things. We don't have cool things anymore. I truly believe that if people were to do it the right way, I think we as a movie-going community are ready for a sword and sandal resurgence.
I'd be all right with that.
We want magic, we want cool monsters, we want larger-than-life adventures. Bring it back. I'm in.
Me too.
All right, everybody.
That's what we're going to do here.
That's right. By going back to 1973 for the Golden Voyage of Sinbad, played by a white man, even though it's definitely about a Persian pirate. Not going to...
John Philip Law is...
Sounds Persian to me.
Sinbad. He looks Persian.
So, that Persian...
Prince of Persia?
No. The Thousand Tales of Scheherazade, or whatever it's called. She's going to be executed by the Sultan. She strikes a deal with him because he has trouble sleeping, or something to that effect.
Okay.
So she just keeps telling him more and more stories, and as long as she can keep telling stories and keeps entertaining the Sultan, he keeps staying her execution.
Oh, okay.
And so it's just her telling all these amazing stories. That's where Aladdin comes from. Is from those collection of stories. That's where Sinbad comes from.
Oh, that's interesting.
So yes, Sinbad, Persian pirate, played by... Actually, I think in this iteration he might be a ginger. I don't know much about the Middle East, but I don't believe there are many naturally born redheads of the region.
Probably not. No.
I'm ready to be corrected.
Comment
below.
Yes.
You're redheaded Persians. That sounded weird.
That did sound weird.
Oh, don't do that. All right. Anyway, Tevis, anything to add for the people?
No, I've said everything I need to say.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We're Ticket Price. I'm Jake. That's Tevis. This was 2024's Thelma. Unanimously worth the ticket price. Let us know your thoughts about the movie, the episode as a whole in the comments. Let us know what movies you want us to cover in the comments below, and we will get to them. We will read your comment on air, and we may or may not make fun of you for it.
We will.
Probably. We don't
Unless it's Die Hard 2. If anybody does Die Hard 2, they're safe from criticism. Yeah, no. Never mind. Scratch that.
And just put it, if we're sticking with Die Hard 2, I will be Holly, and they can be the reporter.
Tase them in the shitter.
They're on a plane. It's called a lavatory.
Oh, sorry.
They don't call it a shitter anymore. This isn't the 50s where you could smoke in a plane and go to the shitter. It's a lavatory or a lavatory. Anyway, merch store. Get your Ticket Price merchandise. Pelvic Charisma coming soon. Yeah. That's it, right? That's it. Tune in next week as we do the Golden Voyage of Sinbad. That's going to be a lot of fun. And as always, the most important part. Please make sure to be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and good night. And subscribe and notifications and share it and, all the stuff I'm supposed to. Hat in hand, please support us. We do need your support, but I don't like to beg, and you're begged by everybody else, so I don't want to do that. Take care of yourselves.